Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dean, your host, and today I shall welcome you to the VGZ Tomato Company's broadcast. In the past few decades, we have heard countless queries about our production qualities and financial stability. Some even questioned our possible bankruptcy. Well, worry not, my dear customers, for today I will lead you all on a tomato sauce production tour so that you may appreciate our intricate process of producing tasty sauce for your saucy taste. We hope you enjoy this special program as we lead you all the way from the orchards to the VGZ headquarters. Now, let's first go to the orchards. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I now welcome you to the VGZ Tomato Orchards. Oh, it's quite a little hot today. Hopefully I don't catch a fever or something. Well, anyways, here in the orchards, we plant, grow and harvest the best tomatoes for your to-be sauce. They grow all year long. We also have employees here. They work for the primary stage of economic activity. Oh, I'm sorry, did I use a complicated term? Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me elaborate. The primary stage for economic activity is the stage in which production of raw material occurs. In this case, tomatoes. Right, so now that we know what the primary stage of economic activity is, let's go interview our trusty farmer, Farmer Poom. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with Farmer Poom. Hello, Farmer Poom.
Good morning, sir.
You're live on TV right now, and we would like to ask you a couple of questions. First, do you know which stage of economic activity do you work in?
If I'm not mistaken, I'm in the first stage or primary stage of the economic activity. I plant and harvest the tomato.
Okay, so the first stage or the primary stage's purpose is to provide the other stages with raw material. That's all? Okay, so for our next question, do you know how many tomatoes you have picked this month?
In the past, I got thousands and thousands of them. However, this month, I got 1.37 of them.
You got 1.37. Ladies and gentlemen, here, mistaken. Just this month, Farmer Poom got 1,000 tomatoes down. Right? You mean 1,000 tomatoes? We're definitely
Few of them, 1.37.
1,000 tomatoes, ladies and gentlemen. We're definitely not going bankrupt. Are we going bankrupt?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, no, we aren't going bankrupt. He's just being delusional, right, Farmer Poom is gone. There's some technical inconsistencies going on in the show. He got 1,000 tomatoes in 1 month, and we're definitely not going bankrupt. Now that we're done with Farmer Poom, we're going to our next stage, the secondary stage, and I'll see you in the next part. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you are here with me in the VGZ Tomato Sauce Factory. Here we change our more than 1,000 tomatoes into sauce, thus increasing their value. This is known as a secondary stage of the economic activity, increasing value. Okay, so now that we know this stage, we would like to talk and interview our trusty employee, Worker Oak. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are here with Worker Oak. Hello.
Hi.
Okay, you're live on TV right now, and we would like to interview you. So, to our first question, do you know which stage of economic activity does your occupation belong in?
The second stage, I take the tomatoes, turn them into sauce, and package them so that their value increases.
Okay, so that's your second stage, increasing value. Okay, so on to our next question, shall we? Do you have any idea of how many bottles of sauce have you made in the past month?
Depends. In 2015, we got 563 bottles out on the 4th of May.
563 bottles in just 1 day. Outstanding. Okay, but how about the past month?
We only got a single bottle out in April. We're done, so I think we're going bankrupt.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're definitely not going bankrupt. He got more than 7,000 bottles out in just 1 single day. Definitely no fear of going bankrupt, is there?
What? No, 7,000 is in one. We're going bankrupt.
Ladies and gentlemen, he must have misunderstood something. 7,000 bottles in just a single day. We're definitely not going bankrupt, and the VGZ company will definitely be great and grand as ever. Right, now that we're done with this stage, and Worker Oak? Never mind, now that we're done with this stage, we'll move on to the next one, and I'll see you next with the tertiary stage with the driver, Peach. For our next stage, we are going to speculate the transportation of our 7,600 bottles of sauce from the factory to shops. Here at VGZ Company, we use lorries of the finest quality. This stage is known as the tertiary stage. The purpose of this stage is to provide service to the other stages. Now, let's interview our lorry driver, Mr. Pish. Good morning, driver Pish.
Hello, Inspector.
You're live on TV right now, and we would like to ask you a couple of questions. First, do you know which stage of economic activity do you work in?
Yes, I am a VGZ truck driver. And I work in Tertiary Stage. I take bottles of sauce from the factory all the way to the shop in Bangkok.
Okay, so the purpose of your stage is to provide service to other stages. That's all? Okay, so for our second question, do you know how many bottles of sauce have you delivered this month?
Well, I delivered lots one time. I got 1,000 of them down in 24 hours.
Okay, so but that's a long time ago. So how about this month?
This month is different from the other month because this month I got only one bottle passed in my hand and my rate dropped.
Wow, outstanding progress. Mr. Pitch got 1,000 bottles, am I right? Yes, he got 1,000 bottles down in just 1 month. So no hope, no fear of us going bankrupt.
I think we're going to get the bankrupt.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got 1,000 beautiful bottles of our delicious sauce down in 24 hours. Thanks to Mr. Peach, and we're definitely not going bankrupt. Forget about that. So then, now that we've finished our third stage, we're going to our final destination, the VGZ headquarters. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have great news to announce. We've just been permitted to interview the big boss Vin, the manager of VGZ Company himself. Now that we're allowed in his office, we have to be quiet and extremely polite. Good afternoon, big boss Vin.
Good afternoon.
You're live on TV right now, and we would like to interview you. So for our first question, you're the manager of VGZ Company. So do you know which stage of economic activity does that occupation belong?
So I'm in the quaternary state. I command and orders the other state. If no one did this, the company will don't have orders.
That's what the quaternary stage does. So just as Mr. Vin explained quite clearly as well, the quaternary stage supervises and controls all the other stages. So right, so now that's covered. For our next question, do you think that you know?
Wait a minute. Someone's calling. Hello? Okay. Wait, what? No, that cannot happen. How? Okay, fine. Okay, I'll call you back.
Okay, so back to our interview, the second question.
So, yeah, the bank just called and yeah, he said that we're going bankrupt.
Bankrupt?
Yep, we're going bankrupt.
But if we're going bankrupt, does that mean I'm fired?
Yes, of course.
We're bankrupt, fired. Huh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, worry not, because we are definitely not going bankrupt. Now that you've learned about the primary, secondary, tertiary and quaternary stages of economic activity, go buy yourself a bottle of VGZ sauce from the closest grocery store. In fact, there's only one bottle left, ladies and gentlemen. Don't ask why, but we're definitely not going bankrupt. So now that that's covered, I'll see you in the next VGZ broadcast. Thank you and goodbye.